Cut vinyl plank flooring on a stable, protective surface and treat every handling step as if the plank were the finished edge. Start by laying out a clean workspace using a rigid board or 2 sheets of 3/4-inch plywood to protect the factory finish while you score or cut. Remove or sweep grit from the bathroom and the subfloor before you bring planks in, because tiny particles under a plank will create scratches when you walk or slide pieces. For straight cuts, score the wear layer with a utility knife and snap the plank using the edge of your protective board to avoid blade contact with finished faces. For tight or irregular cuts, use fine-tooth shears or a vinyl plank cutter designed to clip without crushing the core. Keep the cutting blade sharp and control feed speed so the cut is smooth. When fitting pieces into a groove, use gentle, steady pressure and a soft-faced mallet or a pull bar with a scrap plank as a buffer to avoid chipping the locking edge. Protect exposed edges during installation with adhesive-free spacers and finish trims, and keep heavy traffic off the newly installed floor for at least 24 hours if using adhesive to allow bond curing without disturbance. Common mistakes are skipping a protective cutting surface so finished faces get nicked by the blade or a rough underneath board, not clearing grit which creates scratches under pressure, and using aggressive metal hammers or hard blocks that chip locking edges. Prevent all 3 by always cutting on a sacrificial board, sweeping and wiping surfaces before laying planks, and using soft-face tools and buffer scraps when tapping joints together. A frequent oversight is forcing a misaligned plank into place, which stresses the locking mechanism and causes cracking. Instead, back out the piece, realign the tongue and groove, and tap gently along the seam. Another trap is attempting to cut small trim pieces with a utility knife only, which can result in jagged breaks. Use dedicated vinyl shears or a fine-tooth saw and support the piece fully to get a clean edge. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and lists projects so we can all find candidates for bathroom vinyl plank installation and repairs. We also host a discussion community where we share techniques, tool recommendations, and local referrals to help both homeowners and contractors find practical solutions.